So the next game here, my boy E's Minnesota Vikings go into Green Bay and beat the ever-living dog snot out of Green Bay. Let me tell you something. The score will tell you something different, but the game was not even close. The game was 31-29, but the Vikings were beating them to a pulp, and it was, again, another case of a team taking a comfortable lead this year and going on a nasty cruise control. Take it away, brother.
I was going to point that shit out. Obviously, first half, I'm going to start out how I've been saying it every week so far. Super impressed with my guys. But in all honesty, our defense looked great. Again, key takeaways, especially at the end of the game, 2 back-to-back. We look good running the ball. Aaron Jones has definitely shook the rust off. He's been doing great.
What?
Justin Jefferson doing his thing. We had Addison back, which I tried to tell y'all when he came back, it was on change shit. He came out. I regretted not starting him in one of my fantasy leagues. I'm like, damn, I didn't want to have Jefferson and him starting. Ate those words. But in all honesty, I'm really liking my team. We're playing confident. We're playing smart. Kevin O'Connell is playing great. He got great play calling. Flores is doing great play calling, disguising defenses perfectly, which he's been doing that. That's why I was excited when we got him to begin with. But I for once in a long time, I'm excited to, turn because I'm excited every week, every Sunday just because my team is playing, but to actually see him putting everything together for once and actually playing complete ball, because we've had great defenses, but our offense has been slack. Or we've had great offenses, but our defense has been slack. For once, we have a complete team, and that's a beautiful thing to watch. And I'm excited to see that we hit power ranking number 1 for the first time ever in my lifetime.
So,
but yeah, I'm super excited, man.
Here's my question here, Jordan Love. What is our take on Jordan Love? All right, I'll read you the stat line here, and you guys tell me what you think. Jordan Love went 32 for 54. Had 389 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. How do we feel with that?
Here's my thing with him. Here's the thing I respect about him, first of all. He didn't give up. That's respectable.
And he was playing hurt.
And on top of that, you have a Minnesota defense that has been known this year for sacks. We were leading the league with getting 5 to 6 sacks a game. We only got 1 on him. But he had pressure the entire game. So he was evading sacks while hurt and still being able to make plays in the second half. First half, they all looked frustrated. The receivers looked frustrated, and you can see them shaking their heads and getting angry. But the second half, he fought back. It shows me he has character, and he doesn't let the game get into his head. He still finds a way to make it happen. So for me to say this about the Packers, obviously they're a rival, but I respect his game. Do I think that he's the super fucking crazy caliber quarterback? No, I'm still not convinced on that, but he has heart, and I respect that.
I agree, Rig. They should have waited before giving him all that money. I agree. I think Green Bay became too one-dimensional that game. It was very easy to predict that they were going to go pass because they fell behind so hard. Their top running back had 51 rushing yards. He only carried the ball 9 times. That's not good.
They should have used him more. He's a good running back. He's a good tool. I think they should have used him more.
Right. And when you become now, don't get me wrong, they had Wilson rush for 8 carries and 27 yards, but it's not a lot of attempts to rush. You become very one-dimensional, and it's very easy for teams to know what you're going to do, and that's how he got picked off 3 times. First, adequate pressure from the defense, adequate pressure from the defensive line to make him rush to make stupid mistakes because he is a younger quarterback. Mm-hmm. And second, it's just easier to pick up on it because if you're going pass. Sorry, the beer's hitting me a little bit.
What you drinking?
I got Dos Equis on sale it was a pack of Dos Equis for 12 of them for $8. I was like, yeah, I can't beat this. So when you become one-dimensional, man, it's so easy for a defensive coordinator or anybody defensively to really scheme against you and figure out what they need to do. And that's how you throw 3 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? And you make it easy for a team to keep that lead. Again, the defense, I can say, never gave up, but they were just out there too long because towards the end of the game, I felt like the offense was going 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3 out. And it was kind of like what my Ravens did against the Cowboys. So
Sam Darnold's looking like a whole other player, man. He really is. Here's my thing. He has an offensive line that's giving him time. And he's always had an arm. Nobody's ever denied the fact that the man can throw. But he has time and he's confident right now. And I don't care what you say, a confident quarterback, no matter the skill set or not, is going to always play better. No matter if you have a super talented guy that he might be able to make plays, but yeah, exactly.
False.
But
that fucking statement was false as fuck. If I had a flag right now, I'd throw it at your face. I'd throw it at your fucking face.
Oh, here you go.
A confident quarterback,
tell me about
quarterback that has time is going to be better than somebody that has talent that's getting constant pressure.
I agree.
Just saying.
I agree.
Aaron Rodgers.
But I will also I don't know. My thing about the whole
Deuce, you look
when
hurt.
they go,
He just wanted to get muted.
my thing too though with the whole thing is like with when you're playing from behind, they started being predictable too early in the game. They had plenty of time to still run the ball and get back into the game. They started relying heavily on the passing 100%. Way too early, and that threw them out of the game because, like Coach said, when you become predictable and you have a team right now that's known for putting pressure on the quarterback, you're not going to get good results at all.
Not at all.
No. Hey, I'll tell you what though, that JJ catch was really nice. You think that's one of the top catches of the year? Or candidate at least?
Was insane.
I wouldn't say top catches, but I definitely think it's a good one.
There's more to come. It's only week 4. There's more to come.
Maybe for the week. I wouldn't say for the year so far.
Yeah, it's still early. This season's still young.